Okay, good morning everybody. It's, I don't know, 7-ish. I got a little bit of late start thanks to some construction that had me stationary for a half hour on the road, so that's cool. So today it's probably going to be one of two things. It's either going to be some redemption for me at my old favorite lake here where I have been skunked for a while. I mean, I've been skunked. I've caught a fish or two here and there, but last time I was here, didn't go so great. Fell out of my boat. So I used to have a ton of confidence in this lake. I used to always catch fish here. I used to feel like I knew this lake. I knew where they were at. And now I don't feel like I do. So I'm bound and determined today to try different stuff, to figure out a pattern and find where these fish went. I can't imagine they're all gone. This used to be such a prolific fishery even as late as last fall. So, okay, we're gonna head out. We're gonna throw a whole bunch of stuff and we're gonna get some fish today. That's the goal. Let's do it. Well, I'm already over on the side of the lake I have the most confidence in. I fished the other side. There's a certain stretch I fish that, I catch fish in, and if I don't catch any fish there, I move on and then I go back later. I have to say, things are different than last time I was here. This water is 65.1. It's honestly colder than I expected. I figured it'd be warmer. A lot of the other lakes I'm fishing are significantly warmer. So, 65 is fine, especially with the heat wave we've had. I was afraid it would have spiked too. The water is brown. It's more like the color I used to remember here than the clearer water I saw a few weeks ago. So I think that's maybe a good thing. And I just don't know what the pressure's been like. Right now there's a bunch of trout fishermen, that's standard. I don't see any boats out here, but it's Monday. So let's mix it up. Let's try some stuff. I mean, I just really want to catch some fish here again. I want to feel like I have the confidence in this lake I used to have. Confidence, period, really. I had a great weekend last weekend. You guys may have already, or you should have already seen my tournament video. So, I caught some fish recently. Let's find out. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So this lake, I used to catch fish year round, especially fishing these woody laydowns you guys have seen me throwing at. And this year I've got one fish on all those laydowns. God, since like September, I've got one fish. I've got a couple moving bait fish, but I can't turn them up right now, throwing this jackhammer. I just have no idea what to throw anymore. I've flipped, I've frogged, I've thrown other topwater, I've cranked. So through a spinner bait, through a swim bait. Senko is not working in multiple riggings. Woof, I don't know. There's not a lot of features to this lake. That's the problem. It's a giant, long, skinny kind of bowl. There's a trench, but it's just choked with weeds with no distinguishing real spots on it. So these banks are usually where it's at, but I just, since late last year, cannot get a bite here. So I'm gonna keep puttering down. I don't know. I don't really want to leave and go somewhere else. It's a pain in the ass, but at this rate, it's looking like a better option. There's one, little guy. But it's a fish. Welp. 3 hours later, that's the fruits of my labor. This little teeny weeny squeaky dink. He's still chubby, but God, that sucks, man. Well, 2-3 hours later, this is what I've got. I don't know, he's not even as long as my head. I've thrown all kinds of stuff. Again, found him right up against wood where I expected to, but they're just not biting today. I don't know if I'm missing them or they're not biting or what. I don't know. Let's get this little guy out of here. Got one. I'll get off this branch. Come on. Oh, it's a good fish. That's a good fish. Run him in here. That's a good fish. I hope I got him decent. Ooh, that's a big old fish. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. That is the chunk we were waiting for. Yeah! He's 3 all damn day. Yes! That feels so good, guys. I actually had my Senko over the branch and I was letting myself kind of use it as a strike indicator, and the branch goes gadunk, gadunk. Yeah! Beauty fish. See if I can get this guy in frame. He's probably 3 pounds. Feels good to finally get a real fish out of here. He is thrashing like crazy. Let me get him out of here so my thumb can recover. Later, chunky butt. That one felt good. Oh man, he tore me up, man. I actually have a bruise under there. He would not stop thrashing. Okay, I finally found a spot that's got some pool cover. It's some shallow grass, a bunch of logs, a bunch of pads all came together, and that big guy was sitting on the back of the log there. Like I said, I had my line kind of over a little branch and was just kind of letting it sit there, and then the branch goes ka-tunk, sit, and I actually was worried about keeping him because 8-pound line, and I was in some wood, drug him out of there like he was a smaller fish, drug him right to the boat and scooped him in. So, okay, that's more like the fish I'm used to here. That's more like the success I'm used to here, especially this time of year. So I'm gonna get back at it after I make myself stop. Well, it's definitely been a struggle. It is, let's see what time it is. I got here about 7, it's 10:30. So, and that's my second fish. It's definitely weird how a real big bite like that will, you know, change your day around. I feel a lot better about my day now that I got a chunky one. You know, that little one was fun and all, but so, you know, realistically speaking, I'm still not doing that great. I'm still not finding fish where I expect to find them, but at least I found a couple. Makes me feel better about this lake. I'm gonna go down to the other end here where I've caught a ton of fish before, but that doesn't mean anything anymore because the fish I've caught today are not on laydowns I've ever caught fish before. So let's try new areas. I'm just gonna go back to doing what I know, which is fish in the wood here. This wind is killing me. I mean, I'm kind of glad not to be in town in the whatever 90 degrees or 80 something degrees they were expecting today. It's part of the reason I chose to go to the coast instead of the river today. But the wind is killing me now. It's up to 7, 8, 9 miles an hour sustained, and in this little raft that's not exactly a recipe for success. One of my batteries is already dying. That's nothing new. So I'm gonna work my way back up the bank, go hit some more of the wood laydowns, maybe try some different lures that I haven't thrown yet, which is not much. I've thrown a lot. See if I can't eke one out. Okay guys, think I'm in the home stretch here, making one more drift down. I've been out here 5, 6 hours now. It's getting into be early afternoon. Ton of people here all of a sudden. A bunch of boats launched. That's whatever. So it's been tough. I feel like a broken record saying that. When I found them this spring and summer, I've found them. But when I haven't found them, it's been slow. And that's another slow day here. So make this one more pass. Hopefully get another fish for you guys and for me, I guess. And let's head on out of here. Oh my God, decent fish, decent fish. I was reeling it back in. Oh, that's a big old, God, that's a big old fish. Oh, yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy, yeah. What a friggin' donk. What a friggin' donkey. Oh man, pre-spawn leaking everywhere. I can't imagine this fish won't go 4. Pow, 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 pow. Yes! Yes! It's gonna go 4.8, 4.7. Heck yeah. Oh boys, 4.7, 4.8. Saw it pop 5 a couple times. This is a big old girl. I couldn't get a bite on it, and I literally was reeling my creature bait back in earlier, and something bit my pinchers off, so I've been reeling it back in, and when I did this time, Stud McGee. What a freaking donk. I am so happy to get this fish. 4.9, 4.8, I've held them way plenty long enough. It's gonna swim off really hard. What a beautiful, thank you girl for saving my day. Thank you so much. Golly guys, that's quite the cap to this day. I worked this laydown like seriously 100, 150 casts. I worked it in the morning, I came back through again. So throwing a Strike King Rodent, again, I was reeling in a few minutes ago and something followed it to the surface and pounded it and ate all the pinchers off, all of them. And so, like I said, I was reeling it back in slower just to make sure, and that nearly 5-pounder absolutely choked it. Oh man, I hope that footage comes out cool because that was such a fun little catch. Whew, what a way to end my day. Well guys, I think I'm gonna check out right there. I'm gonna make a few more casts, so if you see anything else from me, it means I've caught more fish, but otherwise, what a freaking end of the day. Thanks a lot guys. Thanks for coming along. Lots of vids coming out soon. I'll see you guys later.